Hi friends, Emily here at the Coloring Oasis. Welcome to this video. I have for you today two brand new books from Lenka Filonenko from Etsy, from overseas that finally got here. It's been several weeks. You may have seen a previous video I did where I show you, I believe, 3 or 4 of her other books that I already have. And so I will link that video below if you haven't seen it. They're some of my favorite coloring books. The paper is just amazing, perfect for markers. The light grayscale, I just love it. I just love them so much. And I've did quite a few pictures in all of her books in my What I Colored in March and April. You can see in that video as well, which I will link that one below as well. This lot includes her brand new Hello Spring book and her tarot book. So we're going to look at those. When you get the package, since it does come from overseas, you'll get this little coupon from her showing that you can get 10% off a future purchase from Etsy, and you get 2 free printouts on cardstock that was wrapped in cellophane. The other one I had actually already done before because it was one I actually bought on Etsy, so I shredded that, but this one I hadn't, so I kept this one. So that was really nice. And all the other books I bought from her, you do get some freebies as well. So these are the gorgeous books we're looking at today. Hello Spring and the Art of Tarot. Let's start with Hello Spring. Sorry for my voice. I've been terribly sick for 2 weeks now. It's the biggest annoyance in the universe. Full on like laryngitis and the hacking dry cough, post-viral bronchitis, and like the worst respiratory like cold. I guess that you could imagine. Everyone in my house has had it, and actually mine was the least bad of all of them, if that's saying something. So anyway, Lenka Filonenko, Hello Spring. So these are really beautiful. I think these are all autographed. I think she prints and binds and sells them herself, I guess. But they're spiral bound, they're thick, they're heavy, they have matte covers. So there's not a lot of glare. They're oversized. I think they're A4 size. That's why you can see better sideways than going this way. You might recall from some of the pictures I've shown you what the style of artwork is like. So here's her signature here, Lenka. And the package said Czech mail. Czechoslovakia mail or something. I think the U.S. I'm sorry, the International Postal Package shipping. So I love spring. Perfect for spring. All of her pictures are always double-sided, and they're thick paper. See how thick it is? My markers don't even bleed through. It's absolutely perfect, amazing. I mostly use my Copic markers, my Ohuhu markers, my Winsor Newton markers, my favorite, and I've used my Prismacolor Premier markers. Actually, I did Prismacolors in here a couple times, and they work fine. I just love markers in this paper because it's just like so smooth, and it absorbs and blends the alcohol markers so well. I actually even tried my Tombow water markers, which were fine. You just have to do it a little bit light. I didn't tear any paper or anything. I just like the look better of alcohol markers. And I love the light grayscale she has on these, so it works perfect. So like if you were doing this inside circle of like this nest or whatever it is, an egg maybe, I would take like 3 different pinks. I would do a dark pink, a medium pink, and a light pink. And I would do the dark pink over the edges, like in these shadowed areas, and I bring in the medium pink, and then I'd bring the lighter pink toward the middle. So the light gray scale is perfect for using three different shades of the same color for blending with alcohol markers. I absolutely love it. And we're not quite in summer yet. It's kind of late spring. So if you haven't picked up this book, you can definitely do so and do it all year round. I just love coloring flowers and nature and animals and landscapes and countrysides all year round, because those are like my favorite color palettes, all the greens and the oranges and the pinks for all the flowers and things like that. Lots of flowers in here. Not sure what that little guy, is that a squirrel? I think it's a squirrel. That was a cutie. Little kitty. I don't know if that's a bra or a bathing suit top. I'm not quite sure. So cute. Look. And you see how these are all done in a sort of this oval frame, which is different than her other books. Not sure why she did it like that instead of filling the page, but I think it works. You can leave the outsides white, or you can use your pan pastels or gel crayons or a sponge and do kind of some cool borders if you want, or just an alcohol marker. That's cute. I can give you a little sneak peek at what picture I just did. Finished yesterday in the Victorian. Her favorite book of mine is the Victorian one. I love this one, the landscape. Like a Vermont countryside in the spring kind of a thing. I like how little chickies on the outside of this one. Aww, so cute. Tulips. And bunny rabbit. Oh, I love the baby cow. These would be really pretty in like a bluebell color. Like a cross between a blue and a purple. Oh, look, it's a heart on his head. It's so cute. Little baby bears. I guess this technically counts as my overseas international adult book coloring book collection. So it should be part of that series I'm still releasing, but technically these, I did her other books as a separate kind of video, as like a favorite artist video. And these are just like a new purchase video, so I don't need to do those in my overseas coloring books. I love that one. And the baby fox. These are all baby animals. Aww. Here's a testing page. Yeah, here's her other books here. So I have, in my other video, I showed you Enigma, Victorian Grace, Dream Dancers, Fairy Bliss, Spirit Animal Wisdom. I have Mystical Season, but I think I forgot to do a video of, I think I forgot to put that in my video with the other, so I'll do that one separate. I don't have these. These are a little bit different. All right. So let me show you something I just did in a Lenka book that I haven't quite finished yet. Actually, this is in the fairy book. I just did this one. Haven't quite finished it yet. I did watercolor on the sides, but kind of this like fairy fantasy look, and I'm still working on blending the insides. I haven't finished it yet, but I did some several in the Victorian book, but I don't see it here on my table. It must be in the other room. So that's her Fairy Bliss book. Fun. All right, let's look at the Art of the Tarot. This one's a little bit not my thing. I'm not into tarot. I think this one actually has tarot cards in it. And this one's a little different. There's more line art than grayscale. Again, autographed by her. The Major Arcana coloring book. There's actually text in this book about how to use tarot cards and what they mean. And then you actually have tarot coloring pages. So I'll probably just do some of the coloring pages. I'm not really into the tarot stuff. But these are close-up zoomed of the actual cards, like full size of what the cards are and what they might mean if you were to get one in a deck, I guess. And these are in English and in her home or native language. The Empress. Emperor. Hierophant. The Lovers. The This is the only of all her books that's really kind of different that I've seen that's kind of out there a little. Chariot. I'd love for her to do a pure Halloween book. She has a couple Halloween images on Etsy and in that magical season, but full on like Halloween or autumn and fall. Autumn, fall, which includes Halloween. Like everybody's favorite time of year. I would love to see that. She does some really great ones. There's a few on Etsy. The Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, different seasons. I like that. Justice. The Hanged Man. Doesn't sound like a card you want to get. Death. Ugh. Temperance. I love that one. Angel. The Devil. Ugh. Don't think I'll be doing that one. It's kind of weird. Maybe for Halloween or something. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. The World. And then we have the actual cards, the small ones. So you can, I think you can color and cut these out. Yeah, that's why it's black here. So whatever you do for coloring won't go through, I guess. So you can color them, the small ones, and cut them out, or you can just do the big ones, or both. This would be kind of a fun gift for a creative person who's also interested in tarot decks. Some of them I don't like so much big, but they look kind of cool when they're small. I might actually want to just do the small one. So there, it's just like I said, something real different. And that is the end of that, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. I have another brand new book, Island Cuties, I just got. I'll do a little flip through of that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Please give this a like or a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video.